Hi. I want to share today about emotions. Yesterday I was with a friend and we were talking and she started feeling a pain in her chest. And I asked her, dive into it. To what she replied that she was tired about. She was tired to dive, she was tired to feel it. She did not want to feel the pain anymore. And then when I asked her what did she mean what did she do when she said she felt the pain. And she said she actually suffered with it. She went into a hole, right? But when I was telling her to dive into it, it was not about suffering because suffering comes from the mind. The mind feels the pain and makes a story of it. The whole story. I mean, the whole story that we have been telling ourselves. So the pain activates that story of poor me, right? I don't want that anymore. So I reject it because I don't want the pain. So I suppress it, I reject it. What I'm inviting today is that you come out of the story, you breathe, you become center, you become silent, and you feel whatever it is that is happening in your body. You feel it, you embrace it, you stop rejecting anything that is happening to you. You work with it. So you stop and you feel whatever it is, you locate it in your body, and it's like if you could make yourself very tiny inside yourself and you dive into it. You place yourself into the motion and you interact with it because it is your own body trying to tell you something. It is an intelligence, it is a portal that can take you to amazing places. But you cannot experience it unless you stop rejecting it. So you place yourself into whatever it is that you're feeling with the attitude of someone that wants to investigate, that wants to connect to it. And you can even talk and say, I've been out some time. I have trying to avoid you, but now I'm here. And you ask questions and you investigate from a neutral place, from a place of wonder, what it is that this feeling is telling you. You know? What we normally do is that we get triggered by someone or something and we start pointing fingers. It is time to stop doing that. Stop making other people responsible for how you feel and make yourself available to work with whatever it is that comes up that is triggered, right? We live in a world of mirrors. Everybody is a mirror of myself. What is inside is outside. We cannot grow unless we stop pointing fingers. Enough of that. We need to grow up as adults and become responsible. Our parents did what they could. They give us life. Now we use it. So I invite you to take a moment whenever you are triggered and allow whatever is happening to be and be available. Be there with it. Drop the story. Do not make a story about it. I know you have done a lot of work, you might not have done a lot of work, but does not matter. It is there. It will always be there. It is a body that feels. It will always be feeling. So whenever you're feeling, just allow it to be. Without the old story of, again, this, because this is bullshit. Do not activate the programs. Stop giving energy to the softwares that tell the victim and the poor me and all of this, and be there with it, with yourself. Talk to yourself. Investigate as a scientist and share if you feel like. How did you go? If you have questions, I'm available.